Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for November 13th to the 19th, 2023. I hope you guys had a great week. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, just hit the subscription and the notification bell and you will get my weekly mini readings on Mondays every week. So I hope you guys had a great week. We did have Divine Timing, Freedom, and Children from the Healing with the Angel deck last week. We had Stay the Course with St. Michael and the Sword of Light. And then finally, we had Cooperation instead of Competition with our Angels of Abundance. So I hope you were able to work with those energies, especially the inner child that you might have, and that you were feeling how free you actually were from restrictions. Sometimes we put those restrictions upon ourselves and we are not even aware of it. And so I hope you were able to really pinpoint that. Plus, we had the 1111 portal, so I hope you were able to write out your manifestations. It was an intense day because it was actually a triple 11 instead of just 1111. It was 111111. So those are extremely powerful portals. The influx of light is intense, and we are being asked to really get clear about where we want to go, what we want to do, and how the next couple of years are going to look. So I will get started by calling in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, and let's see what they have for us this week. We also have a new moon today. It is in Scorpio, and it is in opposition to Uranus. So it has to do with justice, making sure that injustices are righted. So all of this tension that's going on right now, and everybody, wanting justice for many different things, it's been there for quite some time, but now it's beginning to amp up. And especially today, you might notice where there might be some injustice in your life. Like, are you being accused of something you didn't do, or are you watching and seeing where you can get involved if you feel an injustice has been done? That kind of energy is very prevalent right now. Okay, and there's no right or wrong there. Just kind of look at your life and see if there's some cause that you might want to join to help work in those energies. Okay, so our first card is Body Care. Then we have Divine Guidance. Well, I always like that one. And then finally, Romance. Okay, so we're going to start with the Body Care. So last week it was about divine timing, right? And working with our inner child and finding freedom. And this week it's about taking care of us. Where can we add body care? We've had that quite a bit this year, and especially this month. So we need to figure out where we can add every day some little, maybe even a minute, to go to your vacation spot, or to just take, 10 deep breaths and just kind of relax for 30 seconds. Something where we're coming back to center, where we're in our hearts, where we're taking care of us. Other people make great demands on us. We have all this responsibility, and this is a time to say, you know what, I'm going to step back. I'm going to step away from my phone. I'm going to step away from my devices. I'm going to step away from my family for a bit, maybe go have a nice soak in a tub. Just really whatever works for you. Just remember to do that body care. And if you are having pains, or you're realizing that there's some sort of distress going on, your body's trying to get your attention, go make an appointment, go have it looked at. Just make sure that you're taking care of you. It's extremely stressful right now, and we're all feeling it, and we're feeling the stress in our bodies. It can be a headache comes on, it can be an arm hurting. You just have to really be aware and conscious of your body. Next, we have divine guidance. And that's interesting because in our bodies, sometimes we get hits of our divine guidance. When I know I'm onto something, I get chills in my body, and I know, oh, I've got the right message, right? So I would encourage you to sit with the energies this week, especially when you're in that bath or you're taking time out for yourself. Maybe sitting in nature under a tree if it's warm enough, or you're just gazing out onto some kind of beauty. But really sit there, contemplate, maybe listen and see what you hear. Maybe you hear birds chirping. Maybe you see or hear dogs barking. Maybe you're just hearing water flow. Remember to breathe. Remember to know that that's God's way of speaking to you. You'll get signs. You might get dreams even. But watch for the divine guidance that you're getting this week. And then finally, there's the romance card. And romance is interesting because it's twofold. It can be true romance where you have things that you love around you. You're surrounding yourself with beauty. You're adding a new lipstick. You're adding a new scarf, or you're in a love relationship and it's your anniversary, or maybe it's just a date night or a new person coming in. Watch for the romance. What does romance mean to you? Because sometimes it can mean redecoration. Maybe you're going to redecorate your room. Maybe you're going to change up your wardrobe, something where romance, something soft. It's a softness. It's a soft energy, the romance. But when divine guidance falls between two cards like body care and romance, this is important. God is saying you need to take time out for yourself. You need to do that body care. And then you need to allow romance into your life in some capacity. Right? Take care of yourself, pamper yourself, go out to the movies, buy yourself flowers if you don't have a partner, or maybe you have a partner, but you still want to go buy yourself flowers. Whatever it is, add a little bit of romance to your week. And then also listen for the signs that are coming when you're relaxed, when you're empowering yourself, when you feel really good about yourself. Like I just got my haircut, so I feel really good about this haircut. I really like my new girl. And, it's fabulous. I feel so much lighter, something where you pamper yourself. Next, I'm going to ask St. Michael what he has for us in his sword of light. Let's see what comes up. I always say to use the body care, and I'm really, really, really trying to do that because I tend to work, or I get caught up with something and I don't take time for me. So I'm really working on the body care. All right. We get this. We get it again. Be the light to others. That's what this time is all about. That light coming in, and we need to shine it out like we're the beacons of light. We're the lighthouses that are shining out God's divine light. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. So see where it is that you can shine your light. Maybe it's in your work. Maybe you're anchoring the light in a rather dense and heavy energy. Maybe you're at school and you're just there to, lighten the load for the kids in some capacity, especially if you're a mom and you go in and you volunteer, maybe you're a teacher and you work with children. Just be the light to others, right? We are drawn to the light. So are those that are needing to hear what we have to say. So be the light to others this week. Well, I love that it goes hand in hand with the body care and the romance, right? Light. Maybe you buy a candle. Maybe that's maybe you can add candles to your list for romance, just really think out of the box. And then finally, the last one we have is have courage to ask for and accept help. There you go, from the Abundance Angels. So I'm going to read this and see what it has to say. I think we get this too. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So I love this. I don't know why I just only recognize that they're blowing like, I don't know if you can see it, little diamonds, little sparkles there to each other. You know, somebody's asked for help and they're allowing that help to come, right? They've had the courage to ask for help and now it's arrived. Now we have to have the courage to accept it. And maybe what you end up being is someone else's help, right? You're able to help someone. Maybe someone comes to you and says, I really need help. Can you help me? And you're in a position this week to be able to do that. You know, look around and see, give a smile, be kind. I think I've said that before. You know, when we're kind to people, when we give them a smile, sometimes that's helpful, right? We're helping. Think about that. You're getting your divine guidance. So listen to where it is that maybe you need to call somebody. Maybe you need to say, hey, I need some help here. And it doesn't have to necessarily be monetary. It can be, but it can also just be an encouraging word. And having said that, if there's an encouraging word you need or you need some help, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to send you an affirmation or try to give you some guidance. I do offer complimentary discovery calls, and also if you're local, I meet you for coffee. We have a conversation, you know, just so that you know you're not alone. That if there's things that are bothering you, we can figure out a plan. We can figure out how we can help you and also help others. So I hope you enjoy this mini reading. Don't forget to be a light to others, right? Add romance to your life. Make sure you're listening to that divine guidance. And then finally, taking care of you. You know, because you're the most important person in this world. Because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of others, right? So I hope you enjoyed this mini reading. As I said, please reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. I'm also, you know, here if you need anything. I do have some time on my schedule for any kind of sessions. I have openings for Reiki, for coaching, and for angel readings. And also, like I said, I have time just to sit for coffee and have a conversation. So completely complimentary. Just meet you somewhere and have a conversation and see if we can figure out how we can get you where you need to be. So I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next week. Don't forget, today is a little intense with this new moon, but look at your intentions and see if there's something you need to tweak. But things are going along and we're right where we need to be. So have a great week. I'll see you next Monday. Don't forget, you're always on my Reiki radar. This is Donna.